Hey, it is day 80 of 365 days of my raw suspending disbelief journey. Today is July 11th, 2024, and we are still in a heat wave. Um, Today spent some time just trying to set ourselves up at home to handle this heat, especially since we don't know how long it will continue. Um, the ridiculous thing is that I do have a single room air conditioner that I just had not installed yet. I was telling myself that, a story. I was telling myself a story. I was thinking that it was going to be such a big job to go get it out of the shed, clean it up probably after sitting in there over the winter and get it set up and all of these things. And really, when I went and grabbed it, it wasn't dirty. It actually stayed remarkably clean over the winter. There was no cobwebs on it or anything. From like all spring and all of that. So I did pull out the filters and vacuum them out and stuff because I didn't do that at the end of last season before we moved into this place. But all in all, it was a much easier task than I foresaw it being. So I put it off for a couple of days and wish that I had not. But now that is set up, that is amazing. It is not really keeping up to the heat, but it is doing an okay job at making my one room bearable. So we are all cramming into my bedroom at all times. Um, and and I'm really just allowing that to be okay today because it has been um so hot that really, like, especially after yesterday, all of us getting a little bit sunburnt and a little bit too much heat and all of that, it's a little bit of a respite from that. We also were trying to blow up the pool. We're trying to do all of these things over the last couple of days, and it just seemed like nothing really wanted to work for us. Um, and I guess I almost assumed that the air conditioner would be the same thing. So it wasn't, and that is a huge relief. Um, I did manage to get an okay amount of actual work done thanks to having a little bit cooler air going on. Um, and yeah, that that did make a big difference for me, for being able to think straight and be able to get my tasks checked off. So that felt really good. The struggles have been a little bit back in belief. So, I mean, I had a couple of small payments come through that were waiting on me to get one little task finished, and that's great. Um, but again, sort of feeling that little bit of oppression of like, okay, it's been a lot of really hot days, and now it's starting to cut into my ability to get any work done. And that is leaving me feeling that those common fears of, or like past fears of, I'm not working enough to have finances coming in. And I know logically that this is not how it actually works, and that it is a lot more to do with energetics and all of that. But I definitely am finding myself struggling a little bit with, uh, you know, maintaining that suspended disbelief. Um, so definitely been noticing a lot actually, of mindset stuff popping up for me again. Um, Despite the reminders that seem to be fairly consistent, I am having to redirect and correct myself and, repeat affirmations a little bit and just do all of that mindset work to keep myself on track. It's definitely feeling frustrating that I'm not able to be checking off my key money making tasks and, all of that type of thing. And it's stretching me to continue to suspend disbelief that everything is going to work out and that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be and all of that, when I am now pushing almost a week past the extended rent due date. So, again, this is just me being raw, you know, honest, all of it, that this is just how I'm feeling on this day. And it's okay for us to have days that are down. I know I've talked about this multiple times before on this podcast, and this one just feels like that. So that's really where I'm at. I am, being as patient with myself as I can be. I'm giving myself grace. I'm like consistently working on that mindset and just trusting to the best of my ability that it's all working out and everything is going to be okay. Definitely, looking forward to a little bit of a shift that will come with being able to breathe when it's not so hot. Um, being able to get the kids on a better schedule when it's not so hot so that they can sleep in their own rooms. Because literally mine is the only one that's cool enough to sleep in, and so on. So, um, yeah, feeling a little bit frustrated, but not completely shut down or anything like that. Just, a little bit of a wishing things were going more smoothly my way kind of a feeling, but, continuing to suspend disbelief that my success is inevitable and none of this 3D world, you know, quote unquote proof in front of my eyes actually matters. So, yeah, sending lots of love. That is what I got for you today, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.